does look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, what is up? Happy Friday and happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. It's going to be a fun weekend. I'm very excited for it.
Good gosh, there's a lot to do.
There is, yeah. We're still trying to sort out what's going on. The only thing locked in stone is Tequila Sunday night. It's Sunfest. I'm excited about that. My oldest son flies in from Nashville Sunday morning, and I'm really just pumped to see him and hang out with him.
That rocks.
And you love the Killers together.
Yeah.
So seeing the Killers together is going to be killer.
I can't tell you how excited I am for this.
Colin is a cool hang.
Yeah, he's a good dude. He really is, man. He's just, he's super chill and smart and awesome. And so, yeah, I'm very pumped about that.
Polite, too. I remember I cut his hair. He's like, thank you very much, Jason. I really appreciate it. Just very polite.
He is good. Yeah, he's good. I'm very blessed. I have very polite children, so they're nice. So, yeah, if you can be one thing, just have a good soul. That's it, man.
Be kind.
Yeah, that's it. So I got that. So I've won that game. So we got that on Sunday, trying to figure out what to do for Cinco de Mayo. There's just so many options. And so we're trying to figure out what we're going to do. My daughter is got to work all weekend, so she's not using her apartment. We got the keys. So we're thinking about we might hit Fort Lauderdale and either tonight or tomorrow night.
Little rage against the machine. Just rage against the town.
Yeah. Well, there's, today they've got a bar crawl on Las Olas, which would be good because they got an El Camino there. And we went down to a place called Moxie's Sports Bar.
Okay.
Really nice. Yeah, it's right on Las Olas, and then the wharf has got something right there. And so, yeah, my daughter's apartment is right in the heart of all that kind of good stuff.
Caitlin's in the chat room. Caitlin.
Oh, she is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Caitlin, what up?
I hope I didn't ruin it by, I don't know if she knows we're going to her apartment.
Mom and Dad.
Oops. I forgot.
She said, don't do anything funky in my bed.
Well, that's
Boston or Alston?
Well, no, that's actually kind of the twisted thing because, don't worry. It goes both ways, Caitlin, because I'm like, I don't know if I want to lay in this. I hear you. Trust me, I got my own hesitations.
Sure.
Yeah, it goes both ways. Don't worry, I'll be respectful. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, so we'll see. She said Fort Lauderdale Ralston is a no. Yeah, no, I'm not going to trust me. I'm not going to be raging in your bed. I will respect it. So we're trying to figure out what to do with that. So I think maybe Saturday night, the Queen was saying. So that means wide open tonight. I know Camino at the Square has got something going on. I think Rocco's always does his little block party with Sunfest going on. Between that and I have a feeling the Bodega will probably have something too. And they're right there by the gates at Sunfest. So they'll be raging. And then if not, the Fort Lauderdale location is right across the street from the wharf. In Fort Lauderdale. So either one of those, I have a feeling we're going to be doing tacos and tequila all weekend. In fact, I'm doing tequila right now. Virginia made one of the best margaritas I've had. It's a spicy margarita, and it's fantastic.
Look,
it's very spicy, but I know Boston Ralston can hang with spicy.
You're the heart of the Cinco de Mayo show. You brought it, man. You brought me all this food. You made me a Yoda drink. This shit was awesome. Mm-hmm. I'm about to make a very cute TikTok video. It's only going to get like 900 views. It deserves way more. I've seen way weaker shit go viral. You crushed it with that drink. And then you did a second round that really tightened up the eyes. I fucking loved it.
It's the least I can do. I'm, after all, 17% Mexican, which I think is the most on this show.
It is.
Yeah,
so,
I definitely got nothing of any kind of ethnicity in me.
I was at the liquor store yesterday, and they had a whole food truck out there promoting this tequila called Fiero.
Fiero.
And it's made with like habanero, and it's spicy. They were handing out free shrimp tacos, free margaritas, and free T-shirts. All you had to do was buy one bottle. And you know me, I love a promo. Mm-hmm. I love a BOGO. Buy something, get something free. I'm there all day.
You are an aquatic lover. When it comes to your taco, you get to put any kind of filling in there. Are you going aquatic or are you going standard?
For me, traditional ground beef is my favorite because that's what I grew up eating.
That's your favorite kind of
That's
taco.
what my mom would make for us, ground beef tacos. But fancy me, I love a crispy fish taco. Oh, with like a white sauce.
You only get one though. Are you going standard, Kev?
Probably if I'm going to do any kind of cheat meal, it would happen, for this and being Cinco de Mayo.
But I'm saying for your meat or whatever you put in your filling, you only get one.
Ground beef, steak, chicken, shrimp, fish.
I've even seen people do crab.
Probably steak is number one, but I love a good shrimp taco as well.
Okay.
And beef is probably third. I'd probably go steak, shrimp, beef. No. Yeah. No, I do chicken third. And then beef fourth.
You know what the way to do it is? Go to a place that has all those different tacos and do a flight.
Oh, man.
A flight. Tell them you want one of each of the tacos, and then sip your margarita, take little bites of each one, and talk about how they are different. Oh, that to me is so fun.
I love a flight of anything of just,
They're fun.
Me
flights
too.
are the fucking best.
Flights are amazing. Why can't I do a taco flight? Stop me.
But not everyone offers a flight. I wonder if you went to a Mexican restaurant and said, I'll do the flight of every... They'd be like, fuck you.
Well, just order one of each of the tacos.
They're dangerous, though. You know the story that came out last Friday about, my disastrous day? It started at Viva La Playa with a flight of tequila.
Oh.
And then it was just downhill.
What day
from
was
there.
that?
That was, you probably don't even remember the story. It was the day that I got hammered on tequila. We went to Caitlin's friends.
Yes, I do.
Place, and then his grandparents, they have a really nice house right there on the Intercoastal. And
I bet they have nice tequila too.
They had Virginia. they drink like $1,000 bottles of wine,
Dang.
and so they had this amazing tequila. I don't know. I guess I thought since it was fancy, it couldn't get me sloppy. The tequila was fancy. I wasn't. I just kept drinking it. I thought I was sipping it, but apparently not.
Yeah, Caitlin's in the chat room saying he needs diapers when he drinks.
Damn.
Not all the time. That's a one-time thing. I mean,
And yes, I do remember that story. That one stuck.
oh yeah.
I could use a diaper too. I am not passing judgment.
I'm going to go and say, I do not need a diaper. Y'all need to control your buttholes.
I've never had anything like that in my life happen. I've noticed that as you get older, I hit an age and it just... I used to be able to hold it together. Now I got to watch out. There's something going on with my body chemistry.
But your butthole?
No, well, yeah. Well, I mean, it's just you get drunker faster. I can't drink like I used to. I used to be able to drink insane amounts of alcohol, and I would be fine.
His butthole, everything was tighter. His skin was tighter.
I was just better. I was just better at that kind of stuff.
Your butthole too.
Yeah, I'm
I
falling
feel
apart.
like I have
Watch.
a pristine butthole still.
Watch out.
My butthole's in my prime.
You're a bad day from just blowing your pants out.
You think I'm in denial? It's just a matter of time.
We're pulling for it.
I never thought it would happen to me. And it happened. I was like, what just happened? What just happened to me? I couldn't even believe it. Yeah. So you got to watch yourself.
Judge not.
You're right.
Over there,
Yeah,
young bong.
I never thought. Never thought ever in my life.
Young bong. Judge not.
That's hilarious.
So for Cinco de Mayo, we also drafted out the best Mexican Tex-Mex food places. And I just put the Tex-Mex on there because, a place like on the border, I knew somebody being like, well, it's not really Mexican, it's more Tex-Mex. So I just covered all our bases.
I picked Banco Cantina. It's not entirely, straight up legit Mexican.
But, we're trying to celebrate Cinco de Mayo here and what it's all about.
We're inclusive.
Yeah. So, the picks are kind of interesting. And I picked all for the votes today. I got the number one draft. And I said, okay, I'm going mass appeal. I was in it to win it today. And I didn't go with my heart. I went with the fan appeal.
I don't hate your strategy. I mean, Taco Bell, everybody loves Taco Bell.
Right. I started with that, and it's not true. Taco Bell wouldn't make my top 15 of my heart. But I went with it for the win. I went tacos al carbone, and same thing. It's good, and I do like it. I give it a solid B. but it's not even in my A category. And then I went Chipotle, and I might have really screwed it with that. But
I think you
I know
did.
some people love it, but yeah, that might have been a bad pick. So I'm not. If I could go back, I might rethink the Chipotle.
Chipotle, I think you know how I feel. I won't go on a Chipotle rant, but furthermore, here's the thing about Chipotle.
Yeah. Well, a place like Cholo Soy would realistically be on my top 3, but it's a small little place that if you don't know, you don't know.
Right.
And I'm like, how many votes is Cholo Soy going to get me? So
I just.
What's the early voting looking like? Do we have any indication, any kind of hint from Suits of how the vote's going?
There's been a lot of what the fuck Chipotle, Kevin.
Yeah,
how dare thee?
I bet. Yeah, I was getting the beat down on it. People
really?
Yeah,
For
like that
Chipotle,
pick.
not so much Taco Bell. You're always going to get people that go out to the
Yeah.
fast food chains, but there's some people that are going to be. Taco Bell is beloved.
I was getting some shit about that too, but yeah, the Chipotle really seemed to blow. And if I could go back, I probably would have. But you know what? And I was out on Chipotle too, and then the Queen and I did it. We've done it twice now in the last probably 2 months, and I was like, okay, kind of feeling it because you can get the bowl without the. I'm like, okay, I thought it was really good.
I go
It
back.
brought me back in.
I go back every 2.5 years thinking she's changed, she's gotten better, and every single time it's nothing but mind games.
Really? Still have bad experiences.
Fake pregnancy scare. It's like everything that goes along with just not a good ride.
Come up to Cuesta today. I'm going to do the hop. I'm going to go from Papi Chulos to Rancho Chicos. And I think those are 2 of my favorites.
Those are delicious, but I'm still bagging on Chipotle.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to invite you to party.
So let me see. Then Denny's went with La Bamba's.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome restaurant.
It is good.
Love La Bamba's.
If
That's
you-
in North Palm Beach.
Right, exactly. I've been there. If you know, you know, and that's the only reason was like, okay, he's not wrong, but how many people know La Bamba's, and what's the scope of voting? If we have anybody from Broward or Dade on this, or even probably Martin or Port St. Lucie,
That's
who's
the
going to be
problem
voting on
with that, though, because if you live in North Palm Beach or if you live in Boynton, you ain't gonna know North Palm for a
That's
lot
why
of them.
I went. That's why even Tacos Al Carbone, they've got a lot of locations in South Florida. So I wasn't going to go a standalone one.
Man, I wish you guys grew up down here when Taco Viva was around. In my opinion, it was more Mexican authentic than a Taco Bell. It was it was fast food.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, but I just felt like it was a little, and maybe someone can back me up on that. They'll either say I'm wrong or they agree with me, but their wet burrito, Virginia, and you know how I like it wet. It was just amazing.
Yeah. Okay.
He likes it wet, Kevin.
He
But
does.
that's one of those things y'all don't know because you guys you're not native down here.
What about the taco lady in Lake Worth? Did she close down? Somebody told me she closed down.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, it was so good. And she was a fan. She was a KVJ Nationer.
Taco lady in Lake Worth. No, where was she? Where was her place at? What is it? A food cart or?
I
where
want
is she
to.
at?
It was like a store, but a very small store, right there, like around J, and
Okay.
in between Lake and Lucerne.
Okay. I know the
It was a
area.
tiny little place.
All right.
And she had some killer tacos, but somebody told me she closed down.
The other place, when I first got on the show, we would always go to a Mexican restaurant on, I believe, Palm Beach Lakes Boulevard, maybe Okeechobee.
Aleda's.
Latest, yeah, it
Aleda's.
was on Okeechobee, and they tore the building down.
The whole building's
Yeah, I
gone.
used to have the parrot out front. Remember somebody stole the parrot that one time?
People loved that restaurant. They
It was
loved
good.
it.
Yeah, they had a good lunch buffet.
They did. I loved the Ooh, Mexican buffet. Yes.
She's getting wet.
Yeah.
Like a burrito.
Yeah. Yeah, but to your point, my father-in-law, he's 100% Mexican.
Okay.
Everything he does is Lake Worth.
Daddy does it right.
Yeah, so he would know if you want really good Mexican, like authentic kind of stuff. It's
Yeah.
got to be somewhere in Lake Worth, and that's why that food truck El Rucon is great. They get that birria tacos, the kind of like the wet and the juices from it. Yeah, they have a nice little setup. You got to kind of look it up, but it's just a food truck, but it's really good.
If you want to find a good Mexican place, follow a guy with the last name Palacios.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's legit.
That is a legit Mexican man right there.
Yeah, he is legit.
With great Mexican hair.
He does. Fantastic hair. Yeah, just a handsome devil. La Fogata. Denny's went with. That's
on North Lake.
Yeah, it's good. I've been there.
I have too.
It's decent.
It's old school. I like it. I like old school.
That place used to be a Dino's Pizza, and
Did it really?
That place was beloved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop saying the word beloved. I said it like 7 times today.
Then he went Del Taco, which doesn't have a lot of locations here. They've got a couple in Orlando, one in Melbourne.
He really shit the bed with Del Taco.
Well, that was his Chipotle.
I don't know. I think you almost kind of need one sort of franchisee shitty
One
pick.
turd.
Yeah, one turd to keep it even with everybody.
Yeah. Virginia went Rocco's Tacos. I almost did that
It's
with my
an
number one
easy pick,
Yeah.
but everybody's had them, and I figure there are so many locations. Everybody's been to a Rocco's Tacos, and I do like the vibe.
Their guacamole, their chips are probably the best in South Florida I've had.
They don't play.
No, and their margaritas are fantastic. The only thing about Rocco's, it's not cheap.
It's not cheap.
Not cheap.
But, it's usually in an area where it's more like touristy or
Yeah, they're
higher
Los Olos,
rent.
Fort Lauderdale.
They go in a higher rent, higher
Yeah.
traffic spot.
Yeah. Rancho Chico you went with, that's DeQuesta.
I'll be there today.
Okay.
On US 1.
And the Banco Cantina, I had whiffed. I totally forgot about that. I love the atmosphere of that place, and it's decent. The food's
It
decent.
is.
Yeah.
And every year they are such nice hosts. They host Bamboozle.
That's the one in not Jupiter. Never mind. Yeah, they are nice though.
Banco Cantina is the one that's right off of Clematis.
What's the one in we did a KVJ event, and it's up by you where the Five Guys, Burger Fi, the Jupiter area.
Oh, Calaveras Cantina.
Did anybody pick that one?
No.
Why would
I
I
almost
not
did.
pick that?
I forgot Calaveras Cantina.
Well, and you would have worked because they've got a location in Meisner Park that's really cool, and they got a nice little outdoor bar, and their margaritas are solid. Yeah, the Queen and I go to the one in Boca a good
It's
bit.
the same people that do Voodoo Bayou, so we know
okay,
them.
yeah, they're great.
They're great. They run
Yeah,
a great restaurant.
they do.
If you haven't been to Calaveras Cantina, it's not cheap, but it is very, very
Their
nice.
margaritas, I think, were $5.
Okay.
I remember it was
Yeah.
good. What
a
a
happy hour, $5 margaritas.
dipshit over here didn't pick them.
Don't beat yourself up.
Aye.
I spiked your drink.
Suits went with El Camino. That's a great pick. They got locations all over now. They keep opening up. They're in the Square in West Palm.
Where
Las
Brother
Olas.
Jimmy's used to be.
Yeah. I think we're going to be there today. Las Olas is a nice location. It's not as big as the one. The one in the Square is impressive.
Yeah, it's big.
Very large.
I can't imagine what they pay in rent for that space.
Papi Chulos he went with, which they do have really good margaritas. I've been to the one up by you, Virginia.
They have a fantastic happy hour and a fantastic vibe. They are actually my inspiration for this street corn that I made because they make a street corn and it's $5 during happy hour and it's so good. I pour the white queso on top of it and then I just eat it. Oh,
You think you'll eat a lot of that street corn?
I'll have a couple bites. No, I don't. I try to stay away from a lot of the corn. The Queen will eat it though.
Okay.
Queen will love it.
I can fill up this bucket a little bit.
You can take a little. You can have a little bit because I don't think the Queen will eat that much.
you gave
I
Ralston
gave
a
him
ton.
Yeah.
I gave it to him because he's got a family of 4. I forgot you have your brother.
But is all the 4 going to be there eating it?
Colin
Mother-in-law.
might try it. Yeah, and then Debbie,
You're right.
mother-in-law,
I'm
might try a
backing
little
out.
bit.
you can switch.
I'm backing out.
But Caitlin's not going to be around this weekend, so. Yeah, so just the Queen. So yeah, take a little bit of it. Seriously, take half of what that container is because the Queen won't eat that much.
I will eat every piece
I know
of
you
that.
will, yeah.
And
So
I
take half
purposely
of it.
did not make it spicy. Yours, Jay Bird, is not spicy.
Okay. I bet I can handle a little spice these days. In fact, I was going to send Kevin an idea. How spicy can the bird handle these days? Not today.
You want to try a little bit of this habanero tequila?
Not right now. I don't.
Okay,
But,
I mean, all that talk.
I think my maybe on a Monday or Tuesday or something. I would like to test how hot I can go.
I think it's a huge mistake, but let's do it.
That's how I know it's going to be good.
Terrible idea. When do we go?
That's how I know it'll be a good bit.
I really do want to. I want you to just try this.
I know, dog, but I got so much to do
All right, never mind.
today. I know you want to get me fucking sloshed by noon.
No, I just want you to sip one sip.
I can't sip anything.
I've
Gulps
had-
Pennington.
I've drank that much, and I think I'm shit-faced.
I know.
I mean, I've had not even a quarter of this drink.
You heard me on audio
Yeah.
record today refusing 4 different drinks from Virginia.
Oh, I know.
I am the worst pusher.
I mean, dog, I got some shit I gotta do.
I don't hear no.
I know, and that's the problem. That's why that's the problem.
Suits had Cholo Soy. He jumped on that, even though he's never been there. But I got to tell you, you got to go to Cholo Soy, get their ceviche, and they also have fresh on tap if you like that craft beer. To me, that's as local as you get, and it's amazing a combination.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not cheap. I think it's about $15 to $20 for a ceviche.
Ooh.
It is pricey, but I'm telling you, it's next level. And they were on that diners, drive-ins,
And dives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were featured on that.
It's a very popular show.
Well, and it's such if you blink driving by it, you'll miss it. It really is.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's that tight, and it's on Dixie. So that's your assignment. People need to go try that out and let me know what you think of Cholo Soy. Jaybird, you got Toreros. That probably realistically is the Queen and I's number one. That's where we go the most. I talk about their margaritas, which they are kick you in the dick strong. They're really good.
When I lived over there, I was a part. Torero's a part of my agenda all the time.
The molcajete there is absolutely fantastic.
I love it. Denny's loves it. His wife Jen loves it.
Yeah, in fact, it's so funny. Every time the Queen and I go over there, I always run to Denny's. And it's so awkward seeing him outside at work. It's like, oh, hey, Denny's.
Oh, hey.
He's like, Kev, do I have to go edit something?
Yeah. It's just weird where it's like,
Do I have to get my burrito right now, or do I have to go get some audio?
I see him
Burrito
there all the
audio.
time.
He tells me, he goes, yeah, I'm about to go Torero's. I'm probably going to see Kevin there.
Yeah, always, all the time. I run into it at least 3 times there. Tijuana Flats, very solid. That's a great pick.
I personally love Tijuana Flats. People are giving me shit about it.
No,
but
they're
Tijuana
solid.
Flats is great.
It's you know what? It's not that next level of authentic, but it's very solid. It's really good.
When they hit, I think they
They're-
are delicious. And I love their sauces, man.
Their queso is incredible.
I do. I love their queso. They got a black bean. I don't want to call it not an empanada, but it's good. I'll let
Just
you guys.
leave it a black bean.
I'll let you guys know on Tuesday what it was. What a dumb.
Oh, Jen's here. We were just
look at
talking
her.
about you.
How about that, hey?
And Jen's dad.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's so cool.
He is awesome, and he's an amazing next level musician.
Oh,
Jen's
is he?
dad.
I'm talking not next level musician.
Really?
Can play all kinds of instruments, but at
That's
a
awesome.
high level. Oh yeah.
How cool is that?
You learn shit when you hang out with him.
We should
Yeah.
do a band because my dad can play the trumpet. If all of our dads are musical, it could be the Juicy Daddies.
My
My
dad.
dad played the trumpet too.
Wow.
My dad's an excellent guitar player. He's a next level guitar player.
I feel like Drew Ralston needs to actually do lead vocals.
Oh, you think so? Yeah, he loves it. He's a church choir
The
kind of guy.
Juicy Daddies?
My dad's got Christian voice.
I don't care.
I'm seeing a little bit different. I say it's like the Eagles, and we got a couple lead singers. You got a
Okay.
Drew Ralston. You got a Randy
yeah.
Pennington.
Yeah, you take it now, yeah.
And then you got a Jen's dad.
Let's do the Juicy Daddies.
I hate
The
I-
Juicy Dad. There's no way my dad would be in a band called the Juicy Daddies.
I hate the idea only because it's going to make my father very uncomfortable.
And then Jaber went with Montezuma Mexican Restaurant.
I'm not going to lie. I started to kind of do Hail Marys. I
Yeah.
felt like I had gone there a long time ago, but then after I said it, I go, I don't think I did. I was doing the Google Earth. I go, that does not look familiar.
I think almost everybody's got a pick that's going to bring them down.
That one's going to bring me down. It's nothing
Yeah.
against them. I just don't think I know them.
Yeah. I don't know if anybody's got an all 3 banger list as I'm looking at this. Suits is the best, of course, I think.
Google and
Between
Gary.
El Camino, Papi Chulos, and Cholo Soy. No, I actually sent him my list.
Oh.
Damn, it's even worse.
Yeah.
He
What-
beat you with your own list.
Yeah, I think Suits just beat me with my own freaking list that I put together.
This is a worse scandal than I thought it was.
Oh, yeah, it goes deep. It goes deep. Yeah,
He went
I
from
mean,
Google and Gary to Listy Larry.
What?
List. He's looking at Kevin's list.
yeah, so if Suits beats me, I'm going to be very pissed. That's going to suck. So, yeah, so excited for that. That's going to be going on this weekend. And then the race that is happening. I got to get on that, and probably this year I'm going to watch that Netflix special that they did on the Formula One racing, because my cousin watched it and he said I wasn't into it till I saw that. It's a series on Netflix. He said when you start learning the drivers and all that, it becomes a little bit more personal. It'd be fun. So I know that's kind of the social event going on. So we'd reached out to Christian Wilkins, see if he wanted to go to Sunfest. He's going to be at the Formula One, so he's doing that. Yeah,
fancy.
Well, it really is. It's the place to see and be seen and all that kind of stuff. So
we got to figure out if we can get a little hookup over there. You know, like with Suits knowing everything about racing. He does know about Formula One as well.
He does, yeah. Yeah, I was talking to him about it. We pissed together today, so we had a little conversation about
Cross
Formula One.
streams.
You gotta like a productive piss.
It was, yeah.
Kevin's always working. You can't even piss next to
why
him
poor sweet
without
Denny's
him trying to grill you
show
on prep.
Denny's getting a fucking burrito. Yeah,
That's all I know.
Kevin's always working.
Kevin only knows show.
You're right. Gosh, I don't know what I'd do without it.
It's when Kevin's the most normal talking about the show.
Do you need show or does show need you?
I mean, that's kind of like egg first, chicken, you know. Come on, it's one of those questions.
Deep
that
shit.
That's deep
It's
shit.
because I'm drinking this tequila.
Yeah, so I'm not doing the race this year, I don't think, but maybe I'll prep myself and get ready, and then it's just the cost, man. That's crazy. $100 was the cheapest ticket I saw, and so I think Caitlin's going.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'll get a little.
Is she working or playing?
She's working.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't think she's getting too crazy. So, I'll get a rundown from her and be like, is it worth it? Because it's kind of like when I was talking to my cousin last weekend. It's the thing with Tortuga. If you get just the cheapest ticket, it's kind of a shit show, and I'm like, but the cost, man, it's crazy to not be in hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it.
And a lot of it, like a lot of these venues, you got to check out because you don't have shade. And if you're just out in the sun,
looking as white as you are.
You don't have to go in the man's pigment every time.
I'm just as white. I run from shade to shade.
Yeah,
I'll carry an umbrella.
Well, and if you're trying to drink, because you really need to be power drinking water and not booze. And if you're out there drinking the booze and you're in the sun
and you forget,
and you can't find shade,
you forget you're cooking too, and you get a buzz. You're
do.
like, oh man, everything's
do.
great. Holy shit, I'm like a crawfish.
Oh, you wake up. There's nothing worse than waking up the next day with a hangover and a sunburn.
Oh.
It is the worst combination of all time.
Mix in some regret.
Oh God, I just want to die.
Look over, you don't know her name. Oh no.
Yeah, nah. Jeff sent an email. He said, also wanted to throw this in tonight. Let me see. When did we get this? Oh, sorry. Last night was the deal. It was St. Lucie Mets did the May the 4th Star Wars night.
Oh.
But they do it every year.
I think it's a good move. It's a lot of people like it. A lot of little kids like that.
Yeah, but I think that's something they do every single year. So, Tracy in Orlando said, been listening to the show from 2019 pre-COVID. It seems like every weekend y'all have 2 to 3 events to attend. Was that too much, considering you also had to do the show Monday through Friday? Would you ever book that many events now that life is normal again? Also, when you have the KVJ polls, what platform are they on? Yeah, we did do a ton of events. I mean, last weekend we had the after the show on Friday, and then I had an event on Saturday. I thought I was going to have an event on Saturday night. Luckily, I didn't have to wind up doing that, so I would have been 3. Yeah, it is a lot.
That's too much, man.
It is a lot. Honestly, you get fried because just doing the show, and that's the one thing I did learn from last Friday. I think we settled that is like if we're going to do an after the show. Live Saturday is the day. Give me a chance to sleep. Because like I said, man, the body's just changing. I can't drink like I used to. I need downtime to sleep.
Everything you said, I agreed with my own body and my own mental. Saturday's way better. I'm fried on Friday. I'm not cha-cha on Friday.
Let's do it Saturday, and then let's just call it KVJ Live.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. Let's just change up our strategy. It's all about Saturday day drinking.
Yeah.
It's KVJ Live. What are we making?
You could just make better strategy decisions on a Saturday, man.
I agree.
Yep. As far as the KVJ polls, we always put that. It's in the YouTube chat. So you go to YouTube, look for the KVJ show, subscribe while you're there, and hit that little bell thing because they may or likely won't give you a notification when we go live. But at least you can say you did.
Yeah, you got to hit every button now. Everything. Just ding, 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 ding.
It's tricky.
Yeah, you just have to hit everything to get, to for people to know what's going on.
Yep. Got an email from Kyle. He said, I watched the live event on YouTube after the fact, and I want to say that we appreciate the amount of planning, preparation, and boozing that went on making it happen. Fuck technical difficulties. All you can do is adapt and overcome. Thank you, Kyle. A little
That's
snack talk,
nice.
though. Yeah, it was very nice. We do appreciate that.
Very nice lie.
Being sauce people, what is your opinion on the Papa John's cheese sauce?
I like it.
You do?
You know, that's another one. When Papa John's hits, I think it's very good. It gets a lot of shit from the people. Mm-hmm. You know, there's obviously people that like it, but it gets tore up.
Nothing's as good as the Papa John's garlic butter sauce, though.
I do
That's
love
the
it.
top sauce.
I agree. I think that's the best butter sauce out of all of them.
And I just want to say something that I thought I would never say. I enjoyed the shit out of a Little Caesars pizza that we got yesterday. Rocco got it. I gave him my phone. I said, order whatever you want on the app. Because he likes Little Caesars and I like the price because it's very cheap.
Oh, it is.
So he went on there and he ordered something called pretzel crust pizza. Holy shit.
Yeah?
So the pizza is so doughy and it's got like a salted pretzel crust around the perimeter. And then they put more cheese sauce on top of the pizza after it comes out of the oven. Trust me.
So
It's good stuff.
It was good.
The reason
And it was cheap.
I have a theory here, and hear me out. 'Cause I know what you mean. You're not a big pizza person. You don't eat a lot of pizza. So when you do finally eat pizza, you're like, holy shit. Little Caesars pizza is the kind for a person like you. By the end of your second slice or going into your third,
You have regret.
You have regret, and it's not going to taste as good. If you were to eat that pizza one more time or the third time, the love affair would be over, and you would say, fuck Little Caesars.
I only ate one piece.
That's why you liked it.
And you have to eat it when it's piping hot.
Yep.
Fresh out the oven from Little Caesar himself.
When's the last time you had a slice of pizza?
It's been a minute.
There you go. No more questions, Your Honor.
Okay. Yeah.
He knows me.
He said, I recently had a leftover serving of the PJ cheese sauce, and I decided to dip a Chick-fil-A chicken tender in there, and I was pleasantly surprised. I'm sure Bud's tenders are better than CFA.
They are.
Being said, curious to hear your thoughts on the Papa John's cheese sauce because I think it is pure titties.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm a
Thumbs
fan.
up.
Yeah, I did like it.
And we
Thumbs
like
up
the
here.
name Pure Titty.
Pure titties is great. The word titties is pretty good.
Yeah.
Is Jed's dad okay that we're saying titties?
I think he kind of knows the world
Okay.
at this point.
He knows the world.
the world.
Does he know he's in the Juicy Daddies?
You know what? You should tell him. I should make this real awkward off the air. Because I know him. You don't.
I have no idea.
I should start making shit real awkward for you around my dad. Yeah, what am I doing?
Yeah, you're going the wrong way.
I am. I know.
Yeah.
I gotta get my balls back. I can step up to the witch.
Yeah. I got another food item here. Lay's has 3 new sandwich-inspired potato chip flavors: the BLT, the Cuban, and the buffalo chicken.
Wow.
On paper, I think it sounds good. Sometimes Lay's gets a little gross and almost a little too greasy with their flavors. I don't know if that makes any sense. But their flavors with Lay's can definitely taste extraordinarily artificial.
Is BLT where you would go if you had 3 flavors? Would BLT be one of the 3 you choose?
They're only doing that because they've done every other fucking flavor on the planet. Yeah, but BLT would not be what I choose. They did a grilled cheese one at one point, I believe.
Okay,
It
so
was
they've
all right.
dabbled. Really?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
all right. I don't know. I'm a Pringles man.
Pringles to me are not as good
Oh,
as
here she
Lay's.
is.
Pringles are not a
We
real
know. All right,
chip.
we know.
Here she goes.
Snobby,
Yeah.
snobby fuck.
Not a big fan of that. There you go. All right, well, it is weekend time, y'all. Go have a little bit of fun. You guys go enjoy yourselves.
Yes.
Thank you guys for being here. Enjoy your weekend. We'll see you back here next week. Goodbye.